Alright, what's up everybody, this is Ragna and I'm here with
Light.
And we watched 2 pay-per-views. Wait, shit, I didn't even want to start off as Ragna and Light. I actually was going to say, just say Sid and Koda.
Then let's restart. Let's give her some...
Yeah, fuck it, we'll just go like this.
Okay.
Alright, just remember, on the picture that we have up here for the Wrestlemania review, I'm the bald one. Anyways, we watched 2 pay-per-views. We watched Wrestlemania and NXT Takeover Dallas.
I can't fathom how terrible it was, and the other, I can't even fathom how incredible it was.
It was like 2 sides of a coin.
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, when it comes to Wrestlemania 32 was not the worst.
Wasn't like WrestleMania 26 the worst?
27 is one I consider the worst because The Miz became fucking champion that night. 29 had an also equally crappy main event because they were like, alright, you know what? 28 was, alright, once in a lifetime we're gonna have Rock versus John Cena. Okay, that sounds awesome, right? Like, yeah, it might not be, you know, like the masterpiece of wrestling that it's supposed to be, but it's gonna be a good match nevertheless. Yeah. Then the next year, hold it, guys! We got, what's called Rock versus Cena 2 happening. Then the novelty just kind of wore off there. There was one where Lawrence Taylor was in the main event, going up against Bam Bam Bigelow. Sid Vicious versus The Undertaker was pretty bad, if I remember correctly. That's all I remember. So this is definitely not the worst. Yeah, like,
it's up there, though.
I wouldn't say it's up there. Like, I would much rather watch this than... Well, actually, I don't know. At least WrestleMania 27 was only 4 hours of torture.
And not 5.
That damn near 5. But the problem
I was so pissed. I was up at like 5 in the morning. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna knock these things out. I'm gonna watch both of them. Alright, this is gonna be awesome. I sit down and like for what I think is like 3 hours, it was only an hour and a half. I was pissed.
Well, to be fair, with WrestleMania 32, whichever, yeah, we're on 32.
Yeah.
The first half was alright.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it just kind of took a U-turn right into shit. Well, let's get started. Wait, which one are we going first? Takeover or...
Let's go WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Ladder match with Sin Cara, Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, Zack Ryder, the fat guy.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn's not the fat guy. Yeah, but before we continue, let's play a quick game, alright? Alright, keep these names in mind. Sin Cara, Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, and Zack Ryder. You have to push one, keep one, and fire 3.
Okay, so you I would push Ryder. I would probably what are the choices? Push,
push, keep one. Keep one just means you just have them around. You don't really do anything with them. And then you have to fire the other 3.
Okay, so Sin Cara, Zack Ryder, who else?
Sin Cara, Zack Ryder, Miz, Dolph Ziggler, and Stardust. Everybody that's in this match except for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Oh, okay, so I would push Ryder. I would keep Sin Cara. I would fire, I would probably end up firing Stardust.
Well, you have to fire all 3 of them.
Oh, okay. Then I'd fire the rest of the 3.
I have to agree with you. I would push Zack Ryder.
He was one-man band, right?
No, that was Heath Slater.
Oh, okay.
I would keep... I don't know, I kind of want to keep all of them except Miz.
Yeah.
I would keep, I'd keep Stardust. And then I'd fire Sin Cara, Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. Yeah. You know what? You know what's pretty cool though about this match? Not before it even started. Dolph Ziggler looked like Patrick Swayze from I can't even talk. Dolph Ziggler looked like Patrick Swayze from Point Break. I
wonder if that was the point. Like, if he was going for that.
I don't know. If they did, no one fucking noticed, apparently. And, fuck Mrs. Jacket while we're at it. Yo, like, that's his gimmick to come out wearing dumbass jackets. But it just looked like the bottom part of a bug. I started getting triggered.
Did you go complain about it on Tumblr?
Oh yeah, and I pushed my Patreon too. I only got $5.
To top it off, I think I feel your pain. So, since I was so offended, I went on Heart Mob, and I just got all the internet hugs in the world. I wasn't miserable for 1 second.
Did you say Miz was a misogynist for wearing that jacket?
Yeah, he was a misogynist, a racist, sexist, transgender, whatever. You know, everything that offends everyone. He was that. And that's why I'm happy he lost.
Being, like, what's it called? Of, like, being discriminatory to transgenders.
I'm just gonna go with transphobia.
Oh, wait, yeah, transphobia. Okay, yeah, that works. For some reason, I was thinking trans-misogynist, because I've heard that a couple of times. I shit you not. Well, fuck, if this is trans-misogynistic, if you're a chick who wants to be a dude, would that be like trans-misandrous? But misandry doesn't exist in feminist eyes, so what the fuck is it supposed to be? As much as I thought it was weird, I liked how Stardust did a tribute to his daddy.
Yeah.
With the polka dots.
Well, the thing that really...
Oh, go for it.
The thing that I didn't get was, like, a couple months ago, he hated his family just completely.
Yeah. Then
I was like,
Dad died.
I was sitting there like, I'm like, it's sad that his daddy died, but I mean, in storyline, for me, it doesn't make sense because he went through this entire period where he hated his entire family. So, I mean, it is cool that he did that.
Persona consume him or whatever the story was.
Something like that. But he did a tribute to his daddy with his wrestling outfit and the ladder.
Yeah, I think what happened is actually I don't even know what happened. That storyline just died. It was like, I hate you. We have a match. I'm gonna beat Stardust out of him. Roll up pin for beating the fuck out of him. He decided to do a roll up pin, and that was the end of the storyline. Nothing happened since.
But it was pretty cool to see that he did a tribute to his daddy.
Yeah. Sin Cara blended in with the ring.
I didn't, to be honest, after a while, I didn't even see him in the ring.
I just saw a giant tan body part every once in a while.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, so I'm watching them wrestle, and I'm like, wait, where the fuck is Sin Cara? And then all of a sudden I see something run across the ring, I'm like, oh shit!
This is exactly what I wrote when Zack Ryder came out. Who the fuck? Why is Zack damn Ryder the woo guy in this match? But before I continue, I forgot. There's an added stipulation to this ladder match besides winner gets the belt. The stipulation was, if Miz wins this match, I'm done with the WWE. I think that makes the Miz the greatest heel of all time.
For me, my heart dropped whenever he was sitting on top of the ladder and he was holding him like, don't grab it, just don't grab it. I'd never been happy for Zack Ryder to win a match. Wait, actually, before I continue, I want to talk about the commentary teams. Alright, so of course what the fuck happened?
They multiplied. It used to just be English and Spanish.
Now it's English, Spanish, German, Russian, Japanese.
There was like the German ones right outside the ring with them.
It was
then
crazy.
they had like an entire fucking section in the back.
Yeah.
Where there was like Russians, French, and stuff like that. Italians. The Italians seemed so happy to be there. Like, I almost wanted to hear their commentary over the English. I wouldn't even understand it. I just wanted to hear.
Finally, we've been chosen for something.
Yeah, they're like, this is the biggest thing that happened for Italy since when we created it. This is somehow more important than fucking Caesar.
I was about to say, this is the biggest thing to happen to Italy ever since what's it called? World War II.
Yeah, we'll get take over the world. That doesn't happen since. I liked how there was an Asian guy at the Russian announce table.
Yeah, I was sitting there and they said Russian. I'm like, why the fuck is there an Asian Russian guy?
Yeah, like San something. Like I'm. Don't get me wrong. I'm not racist, but that just brought a smile to my face.
For me, it was like, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That is not normal at all.
Let's be fair. Like, I know Russia is in Asia, but let's be fair. Y'all motherfuckers are white.
Yeah. It's because there's no sun up there. It's always snowing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not even just their complexion, but, like, you know, other parts about the way they look white.
Oh, yeah.
You put Scandinavian and Russian guy next to each other, I wouldn't tell the difference unless it's Putin. Well, actually, I can tell the difference. With Russians, it seems like, alright, oh, someone's fucking with us. Well, fuck them, let's blow them up. With the Scandinavian, someone's fucking with us. Are they white? No? Oh, well, fuck it, we can't do anything about it. We'll be racist if we did. And Funaki is back!
Yeah.
I'd never been a big Funaki guy, but I don't know why. I remember as a kid when he was like SmackDown #1 interviewer. He just brought a smile to my face every time. The match started. Everybody jumped out of the ring, except for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was kicking people that tried to get back in the ring. Sami Zayn throws a ladder in there, gets in there. They both try to pick it up. They looked at each other. Then they just started brawling, completely forgetting the whole ladder match thing. I really like that. Because in storyline, they want to kill each other.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that. So
it was
I was sort of like, what the heck happened to them?
In NXT, well, before they both got into NXT, they were known to be like really close friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
The day Kevin Owens debuted in NXT, I think it was Our Evolution. Kevin Owens debuted. Sami Zayn won the NXT title, and everybody came out there to celebrate, including Kevin Owens. They were hugging each other, yada yada. Kevin Owens started beating the shit out of him soon thereafter.
Oh wow!
And I think they had 2 matches. One went to a draw. The other one went to what's it called? One of them Kevin Owens won. So I actually thought that was gonna be the match at WrestleMania. I thought it was gonna be them two. But no, we decided that it had to be a ladder match with 5 other people. Which, like, to be fair, every WrestleMania needs that one train wreck match.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or did it seem like the belt looked, like, higher than it usually was?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. I like the Sami Zayn's little freaking over-the-top rope dive thing when he decided to just jump through the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker, doesn't he know that that's bad luck?
That's what I was thinking when he did it.
Yeah, it worked out so well for you. You didn't win the match. And you got beat up the next night before you even got to the freaking #1 contender match that you were in.
Yeah.
I'll explain more about that later on. The Sin Cara did the push off the... Alright, Sin Cara was climbing up the ladder, and I think Sami Zayn pushed him off? Wait, and
He
then...
tipped, I think, he got, all I remember is the ladder tipped and he landed on Stardust.
Oh, not that part. That was closer towards the end. When the ladder got tipped, and he just decided, oh, fuck, I'm falling anyways. So he decided to jump on the top rope, use it as a springboard to do a senton onto, like, everybody outside the ring. That was awesome. And although I was kind of hoping that Sin Cara would completely fuck it up like he usually does. Sin Cara is kind of like the WWE's answer to freaking Sabu. Sabu always screwed everything up. Sin Cara did for the longest time. Stardust brought out a custom ladder with, polka dots. We already talked about it.
Named the Atmosphere Starboard Mark 2.0.
Oh, that's what they said. I didn't even hear what they called it.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens needs to quit screaming. Like, his screaming was like my voice. It just goes high-pitched. Like, I just hear, hey! I was like, what the hell was that? Oh, that was Kevin Owens? Quit that!
The thing that really started getting on my nerves during this entire thing, they kept saying, ex-best friends doing this, ex-best friends doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking get it, they're ex-best friends, like the frenemies thing again.
Oh, it's not even just that. I remember one point in the match, it was Zack Ryder and, not the, I already said the woo-woo guy, the Patrick Swayze, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
They were fighting they were climbing the ladders and they started headbutting each other. And then Dolph Ziggler grabbed Zack Ryder, jumped off the ladder and did a face buster onto the mat. And Michael Cole was over there. These two are the best of friends. Yeah, if you come up to me, if we're on a ladder and you decide to headbutt me repeatedly, then jump off the ladder while pulling my hair and take me face first into the mat, we're no longer best friends. I will get up and fucking stab you. Kevin Owens did a frog splash onto Sami Zayn while on the ladder, and he hurt himself doing it. Yeah, that's a good idea, wasn't it, you fucking smart ass? You're 300 pounds jumping on a damn ladder.
One thing, I forgot what Dolph Ziggler was doing, but he was brawling with someone on the top of the ladder, and then he just fell off the side and like busted his left knee. Like the way he landed, it looked painful because one leg was straight, but when he hit the mat, his left knee was bent. Like his leg was bent, so he landed directly on his knee.
Oh, I didn't even see that part. I remember at one point Zack Ryder climbed the ladder, right? Like, it was in the corner, and he decided to do an elbow drop onto the Miz. Motherfucker, just reach up. When he jumped, he literally jumped higher than the fucking belt itself. He could have just reached out, grabbed the belt, and probably won it.
The thing is, like, it's, like, I think the reason I would say that, too, is, it's all based on perspective, because it looks like they're right next to one another. But I have a feeling that Ryder was further back from the belt, so, like, he couldn't grab it. He still should have tried, because, quite frankly, it's not that big of a jump. But, I mean, you know...
He probably would have grabbed it, or he probably would have been able to take it down, but imagine, he could have grabbed it, swung around for a little while, do some cool backflip shit. Alright, and here comes my favorite spot of the night. This is the moment when all hope died for me, because I was going into this, you know what, fuck it, I want Stardust to win. Sin Cara kicked Stardust in the head, and Stardust fell on a ladder that was placed on the barricade in the ring, like a table.
Yep.
Sin Cara climbs the ladder before Zayn decided to grab him. Or Sami Zayn, sorry. Sin Cara turns around for some reason to kick him off, and Owens came from behind and tilted the ladder, and Sin Cara fell out of the ring and onto Stardust. this was when my hopes and dreams of Stardust being a champion died. What? You know the old WWE games where you can have, what's it called? Like, where you can be the general manager?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of want to buy one of those games again. Make Stardust and make him the champion. I'm not kidding you. I want to see Stardust as the champion. Sami Zayn and Owens fought on top of the ladder until they both fell on the mat. Then Sami Zayn suplexed Owens into a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how Owens sold it. He was just sitting there with his head in between one of the rungs. That looked like an
he looked like
position.
he looked like he went completely limp.
Yeah. He got like he got legitimately knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I didn't really see him after the match. Sami Zayn climbed up the ladder, the ladder, and the Miz pushes him off. The Miz climbs up the ladder, looks around, and decides to take his sweet time grabbing the belt. Here comes Zack Ryder, who pushes him off and grabs the belt. 7 out of 10.
I gave it a 6. I kept like going in and out, sort of. It was, for me, it was like a hit and miss type thing.
I'm just happy that the Miz didn't freaking win.
Yeah. But like, you pretty much said all of my notes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, it's fine. Although one thing that was pretty cool is when, what's it called? Sami Zayn, when he went under the ladder, and then, jumps through the second and third rope and lands, I guess, a neck breaker? I'm not sure. It looked like an RKO mixed with like a DDT. And, Zayn got grazed on his, I forgot where he got grazed, but I think it was either on his arm or something. And,
That's gonna suck.
And then Queen's Crossbow. I just thought that sounded awesome. And then the Miz got too cocky, but the entire time I was rooting for Zack Ryder. So I was happy. I gave it a 6 though.
Alright, wait, before we continue, I want to say I had to watch this fucking pay-per-view twice. First time, I had a bunch of people over and we were pointing and laughing the entire time. Like, we kept on going off about the woo-woo guy. How we didn't want the Miz to fucking win. We wanted Stardust to win. And later on, we wanted Dusty to win. Or, not Dusty, Goldust to win.
Stardust.
No, I'm talking about for the Battle Royal.
Oh.
Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles.
I didn't take much notes.
Same here, like, it was kind of, it was a lot worse than what I hoped.
I gave it an 8. I really enjoyed it.
It was 7 out of 10 for me. It was better than the last one, but,
yeah.
It wasn't what I hoped it would be.
And I got the perfect screen capture of the New Day. Like, whenever they're talking about all the immortals,
yep.
And it shows the New Day riding a unicorn with the horns lit up, I have a screenshot of that.
Oh, you send it over.
Alright.
There's nothing really I can talk about with this one. Like, there was a few botches.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there was quite a few. The springboard DDT AJ Styles does. He didn't have his arm in the right place on Jericho, and you can see it. First time I watched it, I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see it. Second time, you could see it plain as day. That is awesome! Well, we're putting...
Which...
We'll probably put this picture up right when I started laughing. That's an awesome
We will segue into our next one, which is the New Day versus the League of Nations.
Wait, before we continue, there was a interview by someone named Maria Manolos.
She's like, I think she's a model.
Oh, okay, because I was about to ask, who the hell is that?
I think she's a model. I know she's a gymnast.
Oh, okay. But there at this point, Zack Ryder gave a promo about how all of the work he's done led up to this moment. And I felt really good. I was like, man, that was a damn good promo. And then we got this piece of shit of a match. As a matter of fact, I didn't even title it A New Day versus League of Nations. I named it the goddamn tag match.
This just cemented my hatred for the League of Nations. Because at first I hated the New Day. Now I love the New Day.
Is it because they're dressed up as unicorns?
That is part of it, yes.
Oh, what? Shut up! I was trying to make fun of you. Alright, but before we continue, why the fuck were the New Day dressed up as Dragon Ball characters?
I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool.
It didn't make any sense!
Didn't make sense, that's why it was cool.
Usually they come out and they're all like, oh, I'm dressed up as blah 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 from blah 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 because blah blah blah. This time around, yeah, we got a giant box of Booty-O's. We got some cereal to make sure you ain't booty. Well, what the fuck does that have to do with Dragon Ball? I felt bad. Alright, because League of Nations came out, right?
Yeah.
There was 3 of them. Alberto Del Rio was far into the back. They didn't even wait for his ass. They just started walking on without him. And the more I sit here and think about it, the more I realize everything comes full circle. Because when Rusev first got to Raw, right?
Yeah.
He used to beat the shit out of Woods often and put him in the Accolade. Here we are. Rusev is still putting him in the Accolade. Rusev did a good run in front senton on the Woods. And there was a weird fucking belly-to-belly suplex from Big E to Rusev.
Hold on. It's a loud-ass motorcycle that just passed. It's gone.
Okay. Big E did a belly-to-belly suplex on the to Rusev. But like, he was trying to throw him over the rope and he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And Sheamus kicked out of a roll-up, which caused Woods to go towards the ropes. Barrett did a bullhammer on him, which led to
Barrett actually wrestled? I didn't see him wrestle.
He didn't. He was just outside. He was,
yeah, alright, that's what I was about to say, because he was, like, chanting and stuff, like, yeah, the lads are doing this, and it's like, dude, you didn't even wrestle, shut up.
He did get, Woods got bullhammered, and he got brogue kicked for the 3. 5 out of 10. Like, there was nothing really wrong with it, as far as I can tell, besides, yeah, a few botches. But, it was just kind of boring to me.
Okay, so, they're running in Sigiri or whatever. He wasn't even running. Rusev actually spoke English.
Yeah, he always...
Because usually... I thought he was just screaming in Bulgarian.
He used to, but, after they broke up, or they did him and Lana breaking up bangle, he started speaking English again. Oh. Then, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him and Lana anymore. Lana's apparently a team Bad and Blonde. I didn't even want to fucking watch that match. Actually, I didn't watch that match.
Okay, so Sheamus' goatee that was in a braid looked like he had a boner on his face.
He's the real unicorn.
Fuck League of Nations, and Barrett didn't even wrestle, and the thing that made this for me, the reason why I gave it an 8, was because Heartbreak Kid, Cactus Jack, and Stone Cold came out. That was awesome.
I mean, I liked it, but from like a booking standpoint, I didn't really care for it. Because
the thing that I like is
both teams.
Yeah. One thing that I did like seeing again was the Mandible Claw.
Yeah.
Sweet Chin Music, and then the Stunner, and then Barrett got all 3. Thank God.
Actually, the part I didn't. I don't want to be that guy that constantly talks about the booking and stuff like that. But this pay-per-view just shows how fucking thin the WWE roster is at this point. Because, like, alright. Half of their fucking stars are all injured.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when someone, it was the first pay-per-view after Nakamura and AJ Styles left, right? Over at New Japan. Someone's like, oh, this pay-per-view just shows how thin the roster is, despite most of the matches being relatively decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this felt like to me. It just felt like, fuck, they have no one that can actually carry the company right now. Well, at least, we'll get to it more at the end. This is more the mid card, if you think about it, so.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to it a little bit later.
The promo between Ambrose and, or like the little clip they showed between Ambrose and Lesnar in the next match.
Yeah.
I just like that remark. It certainly couldn't have been an F5. It didn't even hurt. I like the fact that Ambrose is he's the kind of person where he knows he's gonna get his ass kicked, but he's still gonna provoke you.
I was kind of hoping he was told Brock Lesnar to not hit him with his purse next time. Ambrose versus Lesnar. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really wanted to fucking like this match. I truly did. This was a fucking letdown. Oh, here comes Chainsaw Terry Funk to freaking Ambrose. Here, take this chainsaw! What? Wait, this fucking wrestler. Why the fuck are you giving him a chainsaw? Well, granted, Ambrose did take a skill saw to the head one time.
Yeah.
And here comes the Cactus Jack. Oh, hey, here, have a barbed wire baseball bat. So I'm thinking, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of blood at least. This gonna be some violent shit. There was no violent shit. Granted, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I knew it back in my head that it wasn't gonna be violent. But I was at least hoping for like a giant brawl fest. But no, we didn't get that either. Actually, did you watch Extreme Rules 2012?
No.
Well, they had a match between, for that show, it was Brock Lesnar's first match back, right? And it was up against John Cena. And it was a damn good one, too. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be as good as that. No, not even fucking close. It started off good. Ambrose was, getting the shit kicked out of him. But then he decided, let's use the whole street fight thing to my advantage and low-blowed Lesnar. There was a fucking chainsaw. Yeah, granted, I never really watched a whole lot of Terry Funk or I think he only had like 2 matches when he was Chainsaw Charlie in the WWE. But I don't remember him actually using the chainsaw. I was hoping one of the announcers would talk about New Jack when Ambrose jumped off the top rope with the chair. Because that was New Jack's big move. Lesnar suplexed himself into chairs. Like, he was supposed to throw Ambrose on it and he threw him too far and he landed on the chairs. Ambrose did the same thing for the Dirty Deeds. Because Brock didn't hit any of the chairs either. They just beat the shit out of each other. Ambrose grabbed the barbed wire bat. Lesnar got out of the way. Suplexed Ambrose in the chairs. F5 him into the chairs for the 3. 6 out of 10. If it was only a little bit fucking longer, it would have been great. But no, we needed that for the fucking Battle Royal. We needed that for, spoiler. Well, fuck, if you're watching the odds are you're watching this, you already fucking watched the show. We needed that time for the fucking Rock and the Wyatts.
I didn't mind that, to be honest.
I did. At that point of the show, it passed the 4-hour mark, my patience just went down the fucking tube. Both times, by the way.
To be honest, I skipped the battle. After like 5 minutes in the Battle Royal, I'm like, oh great, they brought this dude. I'll talk about that later. They brought in certain guy, and everyone's scared of him. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there thinking, just who wins? And then I skipped it, all of it.
Well, I bet you're kind of kicking yourself in the ass for that.
Nope.
Shit, I was hoping you would actually play along with it. Hoping you played along with it, ass.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
Alright, sweet. The Hall of Fame. They are really starting to fucking... They need to freaking cut down on some of this shit. Half the people getting in didn't really make sense. Alright, you know what? whenever I think of the Hall of Fame, I think of people that, you know, were multiple champions or maybe had like a integral part of, you know, like a certain part of WWE. Sting, you know what, makes sense. He deserves to be there.
Yeah.
The Big Boss Man, he was, you know, he really didn't do a whole lot, but he was, what's it called? Like, Vince McMahon's henchman throughout the Attitude Era, so he made sense. Stan Hansen, if they mentioned him being in Japan and winning his titles there, would make sense. The Fabulous Freebirds? You know, makes sense. The Godfather! He was popular. He was Papa Shango for a little while, and he poisoned Ultimate Warrior. Jacqueline, she
won the women's championship.
She was women's champion twice. And as far as to be fair, as far as I know, she is the only woman to win the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh, okay.
Granted, she lost in a week, but she won it nevertheless.
Yeah.
And Snoop fucking Dogg. I didn't get this. Why the fuck was Snoop Dogg in the Hall of Fame? He was in an episode of Raw once, and he was the master of ceremonies for the Playboy Funny Mania Lumberjill match at WrestleMania 24. I thought we weren't supposed to mention the whole Playboy shit anymore. I didn't get this. But you know what, fucking congratulations to all the people that got in anyways.
The thing that really made this segment really funny for me is I think it was one of the Fabulous Freebirds. And this is a pretty long quote because this is what he was talking about. I just like this entire thing. He's talking about a bar fight or something like that. And you know, he's thinking everyone should be strong. So the guy who started it goes in the vest and he has a gun. Like a bad dream, I go to the back door and like a bad dream, it's locked. And then boom, 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 boom. And I look over at Terry and he's laughing. I ask, "What the hell are you laughing at?" And he said, "'Cause he missed."
I remember that.
But that's what really made it. And then apparently Sting officially retired. So
yeah. Well, I kind of figured he would.
He's getting
like
old.
56 now. And he got injured in his last match with Seth Rollins. Well, that's the note. He came to the WWF, lost 2 matches. The only 2 matches he ever fucking had.
Okay.
Banks versus Lynch Sasha Banks versus Lynch. God damn. Alright. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. There we go. Don't ask me why it was so hard to just say everybody's first name while I was fucking saying it. Yeah. Since the people I watch it with like to skip around all the time,
yeah,
I thought it was weird Snoop Dogg was walking out with Sasha Banks. And then I realized they said that's her cousin, so.
And actually, he did her entrance for her.
Yeah. Actually, going by what I've heard, he actually helped her create the whole Sasha Banks character.
Oh, wow.
And she also had the red and yellow pants that were, designed
Eddie
like
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero's pants. I like the robe that Charlotte wore to the ring. Apparently it was made with the
actual fabric from Ric Flair's robe.
Well, from WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
I forgot when he had his last match. 23, I believe it was. 23 or 24, I forget. Lynch didn't really have anything except feathers. Shit, I forgot what the hell I was doing. Oh, right, fucking hell. It's hard for me to explain half of these. There was one botch when Banks apparently overjumped and fucked it all up. Banks did dive through the ropes that turned into a senton that looked pretty cool. Lynch did a dive through the ropes, and Sasha Banks pulled Ric Flair, this 200-year-old man, in the way. Sasha Banks did a beautiful moonsault onto the other two. Banks put Lynch in a bank statement. Becky Lynch started trying to crawl to the ropes, and once she got close, Sasha did like a weird roll-up pin thing, right? That she more or less just put Lynch into a bank statement again. I thought that was really cool looking. Then Sasha Banks put Lynch in another bank statement. Charlotte threw Sasha Banks out the ring and locked the figure 8 on her while Flair held Banks outside. 7 out of 10 was the match of the night.
Okay, so I said Becky sends Sasha over the rope with no way of catching herself. So like I don't know how she did it. It's almost as if she threw her, as like Sasha Banks was just completely horizontal. So when she went over the rope, she couldn't put her hand down or her legs down to catch herself, which looked pretty painful. It sounded like someone called Becky Chan.
What the fuck?
I'm not kidding. I thought I heard Becky Chan come from one of the judges or the announcers. I'm like, did someone just say Becky Chan? what is this?
Even WWE's turning weeaboo on us.
And then I said, waifu looks like a psycho because of her eyeliner. And yeah, 7 out of 10.
Sorry, that just makes me laugh just thinking about someone calling her Becky Chan. Wait, before we continue on though, let's talk about how they changed the title. I'm happy about this. It looks a lot better than a fucking butterfly.
Yeah, it actually looks like a title belt that someone would be proud of having.
It doesn't look like a fucking kid's toy anymore.
It's an intercontinental belt combined with a world heavyweight belt.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
It does. Also, apparently they're gonna stop calling the wrestlers, like the chick wrestlers, divas from. They're trying to, which I really don't mind, mainly because I never called them divas. I've always called them the chick wrestlers.
Yeah.
Except for when I was a kid and I kept saying puppies all the time. Hey, I like the King and Jim Ross on commentary.
I miss King.
If I ever listen to the Italian the Italian commentary, I may like them better. Well, the King is still around. They just put him on SmackDown. I think they're trying to help out the new guy that's being the announcer over there or something like that.
The black dude?
Yeah, the black dude. Well, wait, was he? No, not
Byron.
No, not him, not Byron, the other one. Over on SmackDown.
I don't know SmackDown.
I forgot what the guy's name was. Like, they got a new announcer over there or something, and they want him to be the future voice of WWE or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Which I'm gonna call bullshit on, unless fucking Lillian Garcia retires. She will always be the voice of WWE, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyways, McMahon versus Undertaker.
Second match of the night. Second best match.
I would put lower.
I really enjoyed it.
Like, I got into it because it felt like this match actually had something on the line. But, like, the match... Alright, when they were in the ring and still in the cell, it kind of got boring to me. But once they got out of the cell, it got a lot better.
Yeah.
But I like how Shane rules, though, because before we continue, Shane is a fucking daredevil, apparently. Like, I know this is how he got popular, but this fucking madman, this 46-year-old madman, decided to climb up this 20-foot fucking cell and jump onto a table. Like, you can see that there was a pad under there, but even
I didn't see that.
Well, you can. I looked back and I saw it. Like, you can see it down the corner a little bit. But even then, you're still fucking nuts for doing that.
You're still falling 20 feet through a table.
Yeah. But I like how Shane rules, though. He brought his kids out to watch him die. And also, this match was, even, like, during the show, I watched it, it was alright. But, and like how I said, it felt like there was something on the line. But the next night, he controlled Raw anyways, so it was kind of fucking pointless.
For me, this actually felt like a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, it sounds pretty redundant, but every time I watch WrestleMania, the thing that I'm looking forward to most is a Hell in a Cell match within WrestleMania. Like, I believe it was 26 when Undertaker went against Shawn Michaels?
Was it? They didn't have a Hell in a Cell match. That was, you're probably thinking about the Triple H one.
Yeah.
That was I want to say 28.
But I remember watching that, and I just got so into it. So, I mean, Hell in a Cell has always been sort of something that I look forward to.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, that was my favorite match type to play.
Oh, it's my favorite match now.
I get to throw people through a cell, climb on top of it, and jump on people, or break through the top of the cell.
Oh, I'm talking about, like, favorite matches to watch. Not necessarily Hell in a Cell, but, like, I like seeing cage matches when it's done right.
For me, for the big two that I really like are the big three. Hell in a Cell, no holds barred in a street fight.
Mine are Hell in a Cell, fucking Japanese cage matches because they're fucking nuts. And, I would say Cage of Death. When it comes to, like, stipulations and stuff.
Okay.
Well, I saw one in Japan. It was just a normal cage match. You're just supposed to climb out. Bull Nakano versus, who the fuck was it? Bull Nakano and Aja Kong, that's who it was. They were fucking nuts. They were stabbing each other with fucking scissors.
Wow.
What the fuck did a scissor come into a cage match? They were grabbing nunchucks and shit. Like, I'm not making this up.
Rules.
Apparently.
Prison rules.
You're just, in prison, you got people surround the ring handing you weapons. How the hell do you sneak nunchucks into prison?
I guess you have a very deep anal cavity.
Well, they are all women.
That too.
Well, and to be fair, Aja Kong and Bull Nakano are fucking huge women.
They could hide it under their boobs.
Well, I wasn't looking there, but I guess. Alright, yeah, it was more or less a run-of-the-mill Hell in a Cell match until they got outside the ring and it got better, so I gave it a 6.
One thing that really made it for me was the end, where you could see you could sort of feel Undertaker feeling pity for Shane.
Yeah.
Sort of like this bastard still, like pat him on the cheek and just pretty much, in my head, it's reassuring him it's gonna be over soon.
Yeah.
And just the fact that Shane never gave up, he just kept putting his hands towards him, like, come on, let's keep going. And then just the devastation in Shane's eyes after he lost.
Yeah. Actually, I think Shane was bleeding in this match a little bit. Like I
think he cut his arm or something. His face a little bit.
I remember seeing his little jersey and seeing there was a little red mark on it.
Yeah. So another thing that I thought was cool was coast to coast.
Yeah, well, shit, I was surprised he was able to do it at his age now, and he had more than enough air to fucking land it.
Yeah.
The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. They decided to do alright, so they brought out all the wrestlers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you do the honors to tell everybody that's listening to this who the surprise guest was?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal. They decided to finally do that Big Show and Shaq match, right? But about 7 fucking years too late.
Yeah.
They were teasing the shit years ago, multiple times. Kane tried to chokeslam the both of them, but it didn't fucking work. Big Show and Shaquille O'Neal had everybody gang up on him, and they both did the big man throw everybody off of him. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everybody just decided to run out the ring, and they decided to start staring each other down, and here comes this fucking badass Fandango. Decided to try to show off his basketball skills, and they threw him out. And here comes Damien Sandow. I started going nuts. I'm like, yeah, he's back. It's been a while, man.
I didn't even recognize him.
Because he isn't dressed up like, what's his name? The Miz anymore?
That, and he was in pink trunks with, like, blue elbow pads.
Yeah. I was marking out. I was like, yeah, he's back. Threw him out. Fuck! He was my man going into this. DDP jumped the gun for everybody going in the ring together to throw out the two big men. Michael Cole didn't even notice Tatanka was there. And Michael Cole's over there screaming. Tatanka's big move is doing like this little tomahawk chop thing from the middle rope. Michael Cole, Tatanka climbs to the middle rope, right? You can just hear Michael Cole screaming, Tatanka's on the top rope! Middle! And then my boy Bo Dallas was there, and he was on a roll. If he won this match, Miz could have won the fucking first time match for all I cared. And then Bo decided to start a Bo train after the, Social Outcasts eliminated Goldust. They ran around the ring a few times, and Kane blocked their path. Bo Dallas actually got scared. He just looks at the other people, yeah, let's just run the other way. They start running. Baron Corbin got in the way. And Bo just started looking between the two of them. And then he decided to try greeting himself to Baron Corbin. Stuck his hand out. Hey, how you doing? It was amazing. I loved it. And Kane, after everybody else got eliminated, Kane eliminated Darren Young and Bo Dallas at the same time. All my dreams got crushed again. And Baron threw Kane out.
For me.
No rating.
For me, because I did skip it. After I saw Baron Corbin, like, who the fuck is Baron Corbin? I've never heard that name before.
What, you don't remember him from Takeover? Oh, right, I forgot. You watched this first.
Yeah, you told me. I wanted to get the not so good one out of the way.
Yeah.
And then just like get the good one last. Because quite frankly, it would have sucked if like, I'm like, oh, that was amazing, and then I watch WrestleMania. It's like, that's
go into NXT with the doing this in a shitty mood. God, everything sucked. Even Nakamura and fucking what's his face, Sami Zayn.
But yeah, I mean, it was. I gave it no rating. Although I did like the Rock bit whenever he was. I like whenever the Rock was like sort of joking around with him, saying like he's like, you're coming up to me saying I'm gonna eviscerate you, I'm gonna eviscerate your soul, then I'm gonna go to Cracker Barrel and eat some waffles. Then let's see.
I would have liked that one, but actually I can't even say that they buried the what's the name of this group? I don't even remember their fucking the Wyatt family. Because at this point, the Wyatt family, you can't bury them anymore.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he fuck up the Wyatt family twice? They brought Braun Strowman so they could be this unstoppable fucking heel team. That fucking Ryback stopped them.
I like the other one. You come out here talking like you've been hitting the bong for 8 days straight. And then you say you're the eater of worlds. The Rock thinks you're the eater of Hot Pockets. And then whenever he's talking like, we're going to have a WrestleMania match, the thing that just made me laugh is when he was like, it could be you, or it could be one of you Duck Dynasty inbred bitches. And then I've never been happier to see John Cena.
Yeah. I always kind of figured that everybody would be cheering for John Cena when he got back.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking good wrestler. I just don't know why people boo him. And then, speaking of booing, Triple H versus Roman fucking Reigns.
I did like Triple H's entrance, so.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Alright, just in case you people didn't watch it, they had a castle-like set with Stephanie on the top, right? And they had like a gang of people with skulls for heads with the belt, and it looked fucking awesome. They had a video on the Titantron. They had some fucking Tool video playing on it. Stephanie talked about how she owns everybody. At this point, I couldn't tell if she was actually talking or if it was just a character.
But
yeah, it was
Roman Reigns' entrance was shit.
Yeah.
Fist down in the ground, Roman. I was expecting something like that, like there'd be like a Roman-esque design that just.
I was kind of hoping that like the whole ground would break or something.
Yeah.
But no, we just got Roman Empire. Fireworks no one inside the fucking ring could see.
Exactly. And then, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Like, I like fucking Roman Reigns.
He's a good wrestler.
He has potential. Anyone who says otherwise, you're a fucking liar. He has potential. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know anything about his mic skills. I don't sit down and fucking watch the promos, but this match was just way too fucking long and no one cared. It was, like, it was kind of weird though. Alright, so during this match, right? You had these 3 or 4 fuck sticks right at the front. And they were all saying, you know, boo, boo to Roman Reigns. When Roman Reigns got thrown out, they were over there patting him on the arm and like when he was helping himself get up. It was weird.
When they did go through the barricade, there was one guy that had a boo Roman Reigns sign.
Yeah, I remember he was trying to show it to the camera. Fuck the camera, man. Show it to Roman Reigns. I think it would make more sense that way. There were only like a few moments when people actually cheered for Roman Reigns. Mainly the part when he did the sucking thing to Triple H. But more often than not, no one cared. Triple H got speared to the barricade, no one cared. The only time people cared was when Reigns speared Stephanie. And then people loved the living shit out of the spear after they did that. Or when they used it to finish the match, people started cheering for it. But 4 out of 10, it was way too fucking long for a little payoff. They didn't even give him fucking confetti when he won.
I gave it no rating.
It was a Triple H match for you?
Yeah, it's just another Triple H match. I mean, he lost, but I mean, he's gonna
pretty much every Triple H match at this point.
One way or another, he's probably gonna try and get it so he can get it again. So, I'm pretty
sure at this point they're just gonna leave it alone. They're done with the whole storyline between them two. Now I think it's gonna be AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns.
Which I don't mind because I haven't seen that.
I'm looking forward to that.
Now, if they keep doing the same match for every Raw, it's gonna get repetitive and stupid. But if it's like different each time, it's gonna be cool.
Just don't pit the two of them up against each other until like Extreme Rules or something, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, sort of like build tension between them. Like, I guess either Reigns or AJ disrupts one of the other person's matches.
Yeah.
Then they sort of like brawl out for like maybe a few seconds, and then one leaves, or like the guy who intruded or something just gets out of the ring, and then have like the big showdown at Extreme Rules.
So, if it's done right, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Because AJ Styles is
phenomenal.
AJ Styles, and Roman Reigns can do good in the ring if there's someone in there good with them.
For me, it's because this is they brought it up in NXT. Sorry, I'm eating crackers right now. But when they were talking about the American Alpha or whatever,
yeah,
they're talking about how they were
We're going there already?
I'm just trying to bring up, like, a point.
Oh, okay.
But, they brought up the fact that they were friends, and they were friends ever since they were kids.
Yeah.
So, if Roman Reigns has someone he has good chemistry with, like someone like Dean Ambrose or something...
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about it. Like, he needs someone that he can pretty much bounce off of. Like, if that makes any... Like, he needs someone that, I guess, equals his... Sort of balances him out. So he's not this overpowering force over a weak dude. Because, I mean, AJ Styles is not weak. I wouldn't say insanely good, but I mean, I think he's a fantastic wrestler.
Oh, yeah,
so,
he is. He is insanely good.
So, and Reigns, like you said, has great potential.
Yeah.
If they build him right, and if they, I guess, sort of change it, I have a feeling that Reigns could possibly take a possible heel turn, or I think Styles, if they were to build the tension between them two, Styles is going to be the heel in that equation.
If they played it smart, this is just my opinion. What I think they should do is they should turn Roman heel instead of AJ Styles, because everybody loves AJ Styles. Not a lot of people like Roman Reigns.
So, I mean, he's already doing his job as, I guess,
he's technically doing his job. Or he's doing the wrong
heel.
Going away. Yeah, he's not doing it right, but people are hating him, just use it to your advantage.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to that storyline. I just hope they don't butcher it.
There's quite a few things I'm worried about the future of WWE. But we'll get to that whenever we do the NXT thing.
I think that's all I have from my notes.
Yeah. So overall, what would you say this pay-per-view was?
A 5.
Alright, I pretty much agree with you. Moving on. Alright, this is just like our look we could eat. Last time we did the first time we did a WrestleMania review, we had we did two pay-per-views.
Take Lockdown for TNA.
Just like old times, except it's the same company.
Yeah.
NXT Takeover Dallas.
I have never seen so much people into every single match.
Yeah. There was only really like one match that I didn't like on here, and that was the Baron Corbin Austin Aries match. But
Same
even
here.
then, I gave it a 6 out of 10. So let's continue on. American Alpha versus the Revival. I really like the Revival. I like the way
they're the guys in the red trunks, right?
They were the redneck guys.
Oh, okay.
I just like I like how they're they're like the old school heels, you know. They like to bend the rules and stuff like that. I don't remember what their last names are, so Jordan from American Alpha, he could jump fucking high. Good God, man.
Yeah.
He's a pretty bulky dude. Dawson tried to tag his partner from the outside so his partner could come in. The ref stopped this, and Dawson used it to his advantage by raking Jordan's eyes. At first, it looked like he grabbed his nose, so I wrote grabbing nose. That's why I kind of misspoke there.
Okay.
Dash Wilder stopped Jordan from getting tagged. Don't know how. I just wrote that for some reason. Oh wait, I think it was when Dash Wilder. He crawled under the ring to the other side and yanked Jordan off. Yanked Jordan off the apron when the other guy was in the ring. Wilder and Dawson forgot who the legal man was. And the American Alpha did like this aided back suplex for a 3 count. 8 out of 10. Yeah. Every tag match we've ever rated retroactively sucks. All of them lose half a point for me. So like, let's say for example, the New Day versus Usos from a year ago. If I gave it a 7, it's automatically a 6.5 from now on.
Okay.
They showed some people in the audience. Fucking Jim Ross was there.
Ibushi was there.
Yeah, what I was more pissed about was why the fuck wasn't Jim Ross calling the show? But when I saw Kota Ibushi, I just wrote, "Woo! My boy Ibushi," or Kota Ibushi, and Funaki. But fuck Funaki.
I was drinking something. I was drinking like coffee or something when I was watching this. And I almost spit on my computer when I saw Ibushi.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ibushi here, actually. After seeing the treatment that they gave for fucking Nakamura.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that in a little bit. Baron Corbin versus Austin Aries. I don't know if Baron Corbin's any good or not, but he has a fucking badass... Baron Corbin has a badass jacket.
Hold up. I gotta go back to the tag match.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Red pants went under the ring.
Yeah, I think that's...
I haven't seen that ever. Someone crawling under the ring to get to the other side. JJ is insane. He's like a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And I think it was Gable. Like one of them was patting his face in the beginning. And one of the announcers said Texas wasn't known for their intelligence. I was like, I don't think you should be insulting Texans in Texas. I mean, they're...
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, like, Texans really aren't known for their intelligence. I think they'll even, admit that. It's like Alabama. What are you guys known for? Drugs? Oh, fuck. We can't really... No point in arguing that.
And I think JJ or someone put one of the guys on their shoulder and fell backwards or something. Like, it looked like an actual shoulder ride.
Well, when they were trying to do that double suplex and...
I think so.
Jordan just helped out his partner, just caught him on the other side and pulled him down.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
And I gave it a 9.
Wait, before we continue. Hey, Kota, do you want to try this totally sweet Alabama liquid steak?
Sure, man. I'll try it.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were going to go with the death clock on me.
God damn it.
I want to watch that episode again. Just because the totally sweet Alabama liquid steak. Baron Corbin versus Austin Aries. We already talked about the jacket. And I am happy. I am not as bald as Baron Corbin. I cut my hair so I didn't have to be as bald as that. It started pretty good and it got slow. Baron Corbin reversed the turnbuckle bulldog outside the ring into like a suplex. Austin Aries reversed the end of days into a pin for 3. It was 6 out of 10. It wasn't anywhere near as good as I thought it was going to be, but it was still pretty good nevertheless.
I noticed they describe Corbin like they do Lesnar. They're both lone wolves, and they're both feared, and they're both fucking huge.
I wouldn't say Brock Lesnar's a lone wolf. He has, that guy that I can't remember the name of.
Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman, yeah. I was about to just say the thing he always says, but that works too.
And, I said it seemed like Austin Aries is the Miz of NXT.
I wouldn't go
like he has that personality, I guess.
No, yeah, personality. But in ring, he's good.
And Aries is a midget. He is small.
Well, compared to Baron Corbin.
Oh yeah. There's a good like half a foot to a foot difference between the two. I originally gave it an 8, but looking back at it, I didn't really watch it, so I'm gonna give it a 7.
Alright.
Now the match that I was looking forward to most.
I've never been so happy in my life. Cause, alright, the one thing I was worried about when Nakamura got signed to WWE is they were gonna give him some shitty ass name with some shitty ass gimmick. They did not do that. They called him Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, and let him act exactly the way he did in Japan.
Yeah.
And then, so I decided to write, fucking A,
to be honest,
my other boy, Nakamura.
To be honest, I think that was a stipulation in his contract.
Yeah. Well, they've been doing that a lot recently.
Like, I get to be who I was in Japan. I'm just signing with you guys.
Yeah, like, Austin Aries, when they signed him, he still has relatively same gimmick. Nakamura, same thing, and AJ Styles, same thing.
Yeah.
So they're starting to loosen up on that a little bit, so I'm getting kind of happy about that. Where are we at? Oh. Dude, I got this weird chill when fucking Sami Zayn was coming out to the ring when this match was starting. It was probably because it was cold in my room, but me personally, I like to think it was because of this match. I didn't even fucking write anything about this match. Like, don't spoil it for anybody. This match, you know, originally, I was gonna give this match, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10. I didn't even fucking watch it when I wrote that part. Yeah, but I was wrong though. It wasn't a 10 out of 10.
It's like a 15 out of 10.
I was gonna write 20 out of 10, but I decided, nah, that's way too much. 12 out of 10.
Okay.
Dude, retroactively, I wanted to take away 1 point from every match we've ever rated, except for that triple threat match with Cena, Lesnar, and Rollins. But even then, that still would have stopped me from giving this match over a 10. Even the freaking post-match was cool. And both men worked their asses off in this match, and it was fucking fantastic. This is probably my favorite match of all time, not counting Misawa versus Kawada and Misawa versus Kobashi.
The thing that I'm not going to say anything about the winner or anything, but one thing that I will say is that Nakamura's psychology is insanely good. Like the thing that I like about Nakamura is he's sort of a wild card. You don't know what he's going to do next. Just like how he moves in the ring, he could be getting his ass handed to him 1 minute, and then all of a sudden he's reversing everything.
Yeah.
And
like that MMA background of his actually works really good in here.
Yeah,
or
and
in
just
wrestling.
I'm not gonna say how he left the ring, but that just made it for me. Like the way that the amount of the amount of respect that Nakamura has for Sami Zayn, and just how much Sami Zayn has respect for him. Just it gave me chills just seeing them. Like, holy crap! I haven't seen something like that in forever.
I wouldn't go that far. Like,
I don't watch much wrestling, so.
Well, you watch Wrestle Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
At the end of that, they did something similar.
Ah, okay.
Well, not the end of that, but well, it's with the same guy, Nakamura. Well, if you rewatch it, you'll know what I mean.
Okay.
And then we got, I would like to officially declare that I have divorced my wrestle waifu Paige. It is now replaced with Asuka.
She gave me scary boner.
Dude, Asuka's tiger clothes makes her look like rum with red hair. Or rum, whatever. The fucking one from Useyatsu. The one Steve used to draw for. Yeah. I don't know, in Japanese it has an R, so it's rum. Alright.
Do you want to say this one, or do you want to not say anything about it?
Alright, I won't say anything about the match, but I do have a few notes about it. They were saying, someone in the, I forget, I can't tell their voices apart just yet. This is our first, well, this is my second NXT little show. This is Kodai's first, so I really can't tell the voices apart yet. But someone said, Asuka's mask is haunting it away. No fucking shit! How many masks do you know?
Crying green, like,
green
liquid
tears.
Yeah.
And it has green saliva.
It's like she's possessed. And the way she walked to the ring just made it even worse.
I like how the crowd wasn't even, like, saying anything mean about Bayley. They were just saying, Bayley's gonna hug you. That just made me laugh.
One thing that I do like is, I wish that divas in in WWE, like the actual WWE, like Raw, SmackDown,
The main roster.
Yeah, I really wish that the Divas champions were like that, because I mean, all the kids, any boy, girl can look up to Bayley in some way. That's what I pulled from it. Yeah. She's got she has such a positive personality that she could, like, like Nakamura would be getting her ass handed to her, but she's still gonna put a smile on.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's got like that unbreakable spirit, which took me back to like Daniel Bryan, almost. And her entrance is just fucking awesome because of the wacky,
inflatable, wacky arm play with two bands.
Yeah. But like I didn't write who won. I just wrote a little bit of notes. Like I put Asuka's like a Venus flytrap. She was getting beat pretty hard, and then all of a sudden she locks in a submission right there.
Yeah.
So sort of give her opponent that false sense of security that I have the upper hand, so now I'm going to take advantage, and then all of a sudden it just gets taken away. One thing is Asuka seems to target a lot of the soft, like more, I guess, the softer limbs. Like, yeah, she goes. For me, it seems like she goes for like the joints.
Yeah.
And so it's a real way to cripple your opponent. And then
I would like to say Bayley's selling for her submissions were fucking fantastic.
And just the combos that both of them did were amazing. And a Divas match has never made my heart race. This one did, because I was conflicted after. I'm like, I wanted this person, but I like this person. Yeah. It's hard for me to choose which one I wanted to win, because the way she...
It was like the Sami Zayn Nakamura match. They were both faces.
So, I mean, and just, like, the way that Asuka sells how she gets hurt is also fantastic. It's something that it seems that you can only see in Japanese wrestling. Like, whenever... Because in WWE, the main thing is they target the entire leg. They don't target the lower leg. They don't target the ankles as much. They don't target, like, the hip area. But in this match, it just, you can feel the pain that they were going through, almost.
That's why I always kind of thought was the problem with that. The main roster, a lot of them don't know how to fucking sell.
Yeah.
Like, Kevin Owens did a good job of it during that hardcore match he was, or the Last Man Stand match he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was Royal Rumble when he had to limp out to the ring during the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That was good. Like, that actually adds... Like, I always thought one of the key points of, like, good psychology in the wrestling match was the selling. If you're walking off fucking painful submission hold, then what the fuck? What's the whole point?
It's like whenever Asuka put Bayley in that ankle lock.
Yeah.
For like a minute or so, and she wasn't walking. She was like severely limping, but she still jumped out of that. She still jumped through the turnbuckle or through the ropes and landed that swinging leg thing. I don't know what it's called.
And even after, she was still grabbing her leg, and holding it, trying to make the pain go away.
But I gave it 10 out of
10. I gave it an 8. Like, there was nothing wrong with this match. Only problem, it went on after Sami Zayn and Nakamura. And before we continue, I will say there will be a spoiler warning right now. So turn off, in a little while, turn off your speakers or whatever if you don't want to know anything about these two matches. So starting now, 10 seconds, go. Both Japanese people won their matches. The whole pride, motherfucker! Home of Kantai Collection and tentacle porn. Alright, well, that's done. Spoiler warning's done. Alright, Bobby fucking Roode was in the audience too.
Yeah.
TNA is going down the shitter. Mainly because they can't pay their people. Like, checks are bouncing apparently over at TNA.
Oh god.
Good job, TNA. And then we
Dixie Carter is running it.
Well, yeah. Well, my thing is her dad runs the has millions of dollars.
I'm probably gonna say something that will piss every Bernie supporter off, but she's as bad as Bernie with money.
Well, yeah, Trump is Vince McMahon's totally the Donald Trump of wrestling.
And Dixie Carter is the Bernie Sanders. See, they're both rivals. They hate each other anyways.
They hate each other. WWE wasn't that for a little while.
Yeah.
But they got out of it. How about you, TNA?
It's because they tax their best wrestlers at 90%.
Alright.
That's enough politics for one time.
That one Indian guy, here's your $10,000. Alright, here you go. Kenny King, here's your $10,000. James Storm, Jeff Hardy, here's your $10. Alright, that's enough politicking for now.
Alrighty. Next
Samoa
match.
Joe versus Finn Balor.
Is it bad that I wanted Samoa Joe to get his nose busted?
Oh, I was perfectly fine with that.
He's a great heel.
He looked fucking scary when he started
That
bleeding.
too.
Dude,
30 seconds in, he's already bleeding, like he's already gushing blood from his forehead.
Before we continue, it looked like a crazy cyberpunk person going to fight some crazy killer. Actually, that's exactly what I wrote. What you said about it was only 30 seconds. I wrote, holy shit, it's only been 3D seconds. What the fuck did I write? Holy shit, it's only been 30 seconds and Samoa Joe's bleeding already. That soon thereafter. Holy shit, it's only been a minute. They already killed a security guard. And
they made a Jurassic World reference. In that there's a thing called the Indominus Rex and I think the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The thing is they fight at the end of the movie, and that's how they're describing like how Finn Balor and Samoa Joe weren't like Finn Balor's not afraid to fight him.
Yeah.
They started bringing in references from like movies and stuff to sort of, I guess, get the image across. Well, Finn Balor was thrown on the barricade and knocked out a guard.
This one I didn't write a whole lot for either.
And
they actually mentioned Kawada since I brought him up earlier.
Really?
Yeah. They said I don't know which one it was. One of the announcers said Samoa Joe was showing shades of Toshiaki Kawada. And this shit is like an anime. And you know what? This match would probably be. Actually, I think I was a little bit too generous with this match. This match would have gotten a 10, but the problem is all the fucking medical staff kept getting in the way.
Yeah.
If that shit didn't happen, 10.
What is wrong with it? Like, WWE had that much blood once and no one rushed out.
Well, they did. You remember the Hell in a Cell match when with Kane and or no, not Kane, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they came out there, but Brock Lesnar pushed him out of the way, and people were fucking making a big deal about that. Why are you bullying the fucking doctors? Why the fuck are the doctors going out to do medical shit in the middle of a match with Undertaker and Brock damn Lesnar? That'd be like if I try to stop an MMA match when someone has someone in a leg hold and someone starts complaining. Like, no one's submitted, no one's in danger whatsoever. But, I liked it. Oh wait, I remember why I said this shit was like an anime. Finn Balor was getting the shit beat out.
And then he started screeching.
He just stood back up and started screeching and going nuts.
And just the look on Samoa Joe's face after that. Just sort of like, oh shit, what the fuck happened?
Well, it didn't matter. Samoa Joe was still beating his ass. Because, again, spoilers. Samoa Joe actually got his back and did the sleeper hold. And Finn Balor used the Finn Balor barely got out of it. He just used the turnbuckle to get Samoa Joe on his back and pin him.
Yeah.
But this shit was an awesome match. You know what? If you skip over the fucking stupid ass doctors, 10 out of 10. Two dudes just beating the fuck out of each other.
10 out of 10. Pay-per-view, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So if you
That's how you do a pay-per-view, damn it.
If for some reason you say, I want to watch one pay-per-view, and I didn't watch WrestleMania or NXT Takeover,
you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's the most predictable pay-per-view ever.
I wouldn't go that far.
For me, I knew Reigns was gonna win. I had a feeling Ryder was gonna win because
I did not think Ryder was gonna win. I was actually sitting there just like, holy shit, Zack Ryder actually won this.
Yeah. I still hate the League of Nations.
I like
New
Rusev.
Day. Rusev's good.
Rusev, suck it. Rusev, something.
But yeah. 5 for WrestleMania, 10 for Takeover.
Alright, sorry, I couldn't remember Rusev's song after the first little part. Anyways, 5 out of 10 for WrestleMania. 10 out of 10 for Takeover. Yeah, watch it. You won't fucking regret.
Yeah.
Unless you don't like wrestling, then why the fuck are you watching this? In all seriousness, I'm not trying to insult you if you like wrestling, or if you're listening to this but you don't like wrestling. But I do want to know, why the fuck are you watching this? No disrespect, by the way. Like, yeah, it's fucking up to you if you don't like wrestling. But that'd be like if I watched a review of a soccer game.
All I know is this was the longest 7 hours of my life.
What? What about
5?
NXT?
Well, I was getting pissed from WrestleMania, and I was tired. So
why'd you take drugs?
I didn't take them this morning, so I wouldn't get tired.
Why didn't you? Drugs are good. Imagine watching this with crack, how awake you'd be.
Yeah, I don't want to take it with crack.
You probably would have cleaned your entire house before the ladder match was done.
I'm good.
But
anyway,
still be able to catch every single thing wrong with the ladder match.
The last 2 hours did go by really fast, but the 5 hours I was like, holy shit, just finish already. This WrestleMania is not supposed to be 5 hours long.
None of the WrestleManias are supposed to be 5 hours long. I feel bad for the poor bastards who had to watch the fucking pre-show.
9 hours in total. I think 9 hours.
Well,
9 or 8 hours.
If you count the, what's it called? NXT Takeover, then yeah, it'll be about 9 hours. And also, if you watch the Hall of Fame, that's, like, I don't know how long the Hall of Fame is, but I'm assuming that's another 2 hours. So you'll have a total of 11 hours worth of wrestling shit.
Yeah.
Have fun if you're doing that. Wait, shit, I actually did do that once. There was like one event out here where it was like 3 different companies back to back.
Okay.
But hey, I hung out with a chick all day, so fuck you faggots. and also the chick paid for my food. Although I feel bad about that, because like it was like an okonomiyaki shop, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know what she was ordering, so I just ordered a normal size okonomiyaki with like a Coke or something. She ordered like a little small tiny ass one and like some booze. And I felt bad because she paid for the whole thing. Nice lady though.
I met her for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and you cockblocked me the time we met her.
Hey, I did you a favor.
Why? Because it turned out her son was older than I am?
Yeah.
Hey, if I didn't know it at the time. Like, I'm serious. I don't know exactly what age she was. But she did not look over 35 to me. Like, I thought she was I didn't even think she was older than 30, to be honest. Lo and behold, she was! And she has a kid older than me! I saw her at some other wrestling show, right? She was like, oh, my son's here. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can't wait to meet the little bugger, because, yeah, I kind of figured she had a kid. And then, after the show, I went to grab a bag from, like, what's it called? 7-Eleven, because I bought some stuff at the show. Here she comes. Oh, hey, this is my son, and he was bigger and older. What the fuck? I was expecting, like, a 3-year-old. Well, you got anything else to say?
Nope.
Neither do I. Well, this was
Kodai.
and Sid. And we're signing off. See y'all later.
See you guys.